Hi guys, Phil Bishop here from IT Smarter. I just wanted to share a bit of work with you which I think may be interesting to a few people. So it's something that we've been working on, which I think is quite cool. So I want to take you through this today. So the problem that we're trying to solve here is, I guess most of you will have seen lots of videos about using VAPI voice agents for appointment booking, and the typical scenario is that you get your inbound phone number, you assign it to an agent. Person phones up, it says, "Hi, how are you?" Asks for your name, phone number, email address, and then does some back-end booking on Google Calendar or whatever. So that's all fine, but what we were finding was that's a little bit impersonal, and particularly in the case of my company, you've contacted me before, we've got your details in the CRM, and you know, I don't want to give you my name and my phone number and my email address each time I phone up. And it would be the same for any, doctors, dentists, anywhere that you go regularly. You would expect them to know who you are, and it's the same for the virtual assistants. So that's really the problem that we're trying to solve. But we've taken it to a little bit of a different level here as well. So let me just dive into the scenario and explain what happens. So if you want to pass any of those details to an agent in VAPI, the only way to do it is to create a virtual transient agent and then push that as a JSON to VAPI, and then it will pick up the phone number. So if you have a phone number in VAPI, don't assign it to an assistant at all, but you have assistants in there which you can pass the ID and configure the ID in here. What happens then is you can actually configure it to a webhook. So that's what we've got here. So as soon as the phone number is called, it will trigger this webhook, and then there's a bunch of filters and automation here that decide what to do with it. So let me just dive into here. So the first thing it's going to do, it's got the API key configured here, and I'm not going to go into the detail of all of this, it's just an overview of how it works, but it looks in the CRM and tries to find out if we know you based on the phone number, because that's all we've been passed at the time. If it does find a record there, it will try and extract name and email. If it's got the name and no email, it goes down this route, and there's a bit of personalization there, so it'll say "Hi Phil" rather than just saying "Hi." If it's got the name and email, it will go down this route, and there's full personalization there, which I'll demo in a minute. And if it doesn't know anything, it goes down this route here, creates a record in the CRM as the last thing there. The agent will behave as I've just described in a lot of the videos. It won't know anything about me, and it will say "Hi," and then it'll ask for my name, my phone number, my email, because it considers me to be a new customer. So let me just run this and you can see what's going to happen. So the first one, I've actually removed my details from the CRM, so it'll treat me as a new customer. Sorry, one other thing I need to explain where we've taken this to another level, and this is where it starts to get really interesting. Once it goes down this route here and it puts the record in the CRM, there's some separate automation in another scenario, which I won't go into today, but that then triggers to go and try and enrich that record. So it will go scraping various things to try and find out more about me based on my phone number. So hopefully it will find out my email address, and then we can phone back again, and it should have the full personalization. So let me just make the phone call.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. Welcome to IT Smarter. I'm Phil's personal assistant. How can I help you today?
Hi Jasmine, can I get an appointment with Phil please next Wednesday at 3 o'clock?
Sure, I can help with that. First, can I get your phone number to send you the booking link?
Okay, so I'm not going to go down the whole scenario because we know what happens next. It wants my phone number, wants my email, etc. And as you can see, it went down the middle route here. Now what's happening in the background now is that record has been created in our CRM. It's just got my phone number. There's another automation gets triggered, and it's currently out there scraping the web, and it should be enriching that profile, which takes a few seconds. So let's just give that time to run, and it should have run now. Let's just try and call it back and see what happens.
Hi Phil, I'm Jasmine. Welcome to IT Smarter. I'm Phil's personal assistant. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi Jasmine, can I get an appointment with Phil next Wednesday at 3 o'clock please?
One moment. Give me a moment. Your appointment with Phil is all set for next Wednesday, February 5th at 3 p.m. else I can do for you?
No, you've been very helpful, thank you.
It's been great chatting to you. Have a great day.
So look, as you can see there, that's a much better experience. Immediately, the agent knows me. It's booked the appointment straight away in my diary. I don't have to do anything. That's you may be able to hear that sound. That's the appointment confirmation coming through on WhatsApp, and you know that's essentially it. So it's really a good example. As I said, most of the code in these is very similar. There are differences based on these filters, and as you can see, it works really, really well. So that gives an extra level of personalization that should really, you know, wow your customers. So I hope that's useful for everyone. If you want to know any more about that, or you would like us to build something like this for you, you can reach out to me on the forums. Thanks, guys.